Gung hei fa choi, boys and girls. Happy Chinese New Year. We're taking a little break from Kimochis today so that we can do a fun Chinese New Year activity. I hope you are enjoying all of your other Canvas lessons today. I'll show you what we need for today's lesson. You're gonna need your red strip of paper because we know that red is a lucky color. I've got my red shirt on. You are gonna need your strip of dragons. You are also going to need some scissors, some glue, something to write with. It could be a pencil or an art pen or a flare pen. I just have a Sharpie so that you can really see. And something to color with at the very end if you'd like. So today, boys and girls, I know that it's Year of the Ox. I get that. But there are also dragons on the zodiac calendar. And so that's, who doesn't think dragons are cool? So I am going to tell you a story. Did you know that you can tell stories in math? Yes, you can tell addition stories. That's when, for example, if I said there were two fire-breathing dragons walking down the street. One dragon joined them. How many dragons were walking down the street? 3, yeah. 2 dragons, 1 more joined them, so that would be adding, so 2 plus 1 is 3. So a story problem just means there's a little bit of story behind it and you have to figure out what the question is asking. And it can be tricky when the story problems get harder and harder and harder. So we're just going to start simple today. And that is why we have our red piece of paper and our dragons. So the first thing that I want you to do is just cut the dragons apart. So let's count how many dragons we have first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can just cut them in a square like this. So cut all of your dragons. So 1 dragon, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Don't lose your dragons. Don't let them wander away. So the reason I want you to to cut your dragons apart is so that we can physically move them around and you know the whole in the problem is 5. When you're subtracting, it's really, really important to make sure you always start with the whole or the number of objects that you have. So for example, I'm going to start the little word problem today. There are 5 fire-breathing dragons in the Chinese New Year parade. So we're going to take our 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to take our 5 dragons and we are going to glue them on the red strip of paper. Now, glue them toward the top of your paper because you want to make sure that we have room on the bottom to write a number sentence. So let me show you. I'm going to glue them on the top, leaving some space below so that I can write my number sentence. So there's 1 dragon and I'm going to leave a little bit of space in between them. And I'll show you 2 dragons, 3 dragons, and I want you to glue all 5 dragons on there because that is our whole. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I just have enough room for 1 more. So the piece of paper, if you just leave a little small space, like a finger space in between the dragons, is perfect because you can fit all of your dragons on there like this. Okay, so there are 5 fire-breathing dragons. 1 dragon flies away. So do you think if he flies away, are we adding or are we subtracting? Yeah, we're we're subtracting. If something goes away, it's not there anymore. So you're gonna take your crayon or whatever you're working with, your pencil, and you're gonna cross out one dragon, or if you wanna do a different subtraction problem, that's fine. But I'm gonna cross out one dragon. I'm gonna put it like that. So 5 dragons and I cross out one. Now this is really important. When you write your subtraction sentence, you always start with the whole. So how many dragons did we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right here, I'm gonna write 5, and then minus is what we use, that's the symbol we use for subtraction. And how many dragons did we say flew away? 1. So 5 minus 1, don't forget the equal sign. And you can do a different word problem if you want, and I'll show you what some different options are, different subtraction sentences. So if I have 5 dragons, but one of them flies away, how many do I have left? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. So my subtraction sentence says 5 minus 1 equals 4. And I'm going to go ahead and write my name on my paper too, so that I can show you. Great. Oops, there's my name. So this is a subtraction sentence right here. It's using numbers to tell a story. Like we said, there are 5 dragons, 1 flies away. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4. So in subtraction, it's important to know that you always start with the whole, and then one of the parts was 1, and that, when you solve that, that gives you the other part. So the 3 parts of this problem, well, there's a whole, and then there's a part and a part are the 2 other numbers that help you solve the problem. So let's do another example. Okay, so what's the number sentence for this? Yeah, there are 5 fire-breathing dragons in the Chinese New Year parade. 2 of those dragons fly away. How many are left? 1, 2, 3. So 5 minus 2 equals 3. Awesome. Oh, what if we did this one? There are 5 fire-breathing dragons in the Chinese New Year parade, but 0 dragons decide to leave because they are having so much fun. So 5 minus 0 equals 5. So anytime you add or subtract 0, it does not change your problem. So 5 plus 0 would still equal 5. 5 minus 0 still equals 5. Okay, and the last one I have for you, let's practice. There are 5 fire-breathing dragons in the Chinese New Year parade. How many? Can you tell how many flew away? Yes, 3 dragons flew away. How many dragons are left? 2 dragons. So 5 minus 3 equals 2. And if you'd like to go ahead and color your dragons, I added some color to one of my dragons, and I was thinking that if you wanted to do that too, you could add some color to it and enjoy your dragon subtraction math. And Happy New Year, boys and girls. Thank you for being here and enjoying these fun activities with us, and I will see you next week. Bye.